What is the dark night of the soul, and why do we have to go through it? This is something I've experienced, so I'll just share my perspective here, and hopefully that'll be helpful. So, what is it? I'd say it's a crisis, spiritual and existential. It's a transition from I don't know what to something better, but it's very painful to go through. So it's a conceptual reality collapse where your sense of self collapses. You lose the ability to believe in anything, in beliefs, in ideas. Everything begins to feel meaningless and hopeless and empty. So you begin to see the emptiness in everything. You may even see human beings as being robots, as being thrown about by our reactions or conditioning and genetics, and we don't have any free will. We can't do anything. So we're all, in a way, not in control. So why do anything? Because nothing seems to matter. So all of this begins to break things down. And all of these feelings of emptiness and meaninglessness are symptoms, I would say, of what's going on. So relationships may fall away, old habits. You may suddenly find that you have no goals in life. And your constructed self, your identity, begins to crumble. And you may feel disconnected from life. Or if you believe in God, you feel like you're not connected to God anymore, not connected to life or anything greater than yourself. So you feel all alone. And if that wasn't bad enough, what tends to happen is that the repressed parts of you, so fears, traumas, beliefs, suppressed desires, all surface during this time. And that can be very painful for most people because we've suppressed so much of ourselves that when it comes up with a lot of pain. So why does all of this happen? Well, to be honest, I have no idea. But it seems to happen to people that are searching for truth, searching for something greater. They're looking at themselves, they're looking within, exploring reality. What is this place we're in? What is it to be human? What is reality? What is going on? And so all this seems to lead to this dark night where everything eventually collapses so you can rebuild and reconstruct and start a new chapter, start fresh. But before that happens, you have to face the darkness. You have to be willing to not run away. You have to be willing to let things break down, especially within yourself. Let your old identity fall away. Because when you do, you realize that there's nothing to fear. Yes, it may be painful. There are a lot of fears coming up, suppressed emotions, dark thoughts. But all of this gives you the perspective to see what's valuable. What kind of life do you want to live? Because we grow up and we're conditioned and programmed in a certain way to see life, to value certain things. So when all of that crumbles and falls away, when you can no longer believe anything, that's extremely valuable because then you have perspective. Now the downside is that it's very painful because everything, the way you've constructed your reality gives you comfort, and when all of that falls away, it will feel very uncomfortable. It will feel painful, and you will often want to run away. You will want to escape in whatever way that you found to work for you. So if you escape through food, through exercise or something else, it can be both good and bad, healthy and unhealthy. So what I would say is don't run away if you can, because the potential in the dark night is tremendous. Because you're learning to discover what's true for you. How do you want to live? What do you want to experience in life? And to run away is to squander the opportunity you have. Now, it is painful and it does feel like you can't take it anymore. This seems meaningless. Why go through any of this pain when it's so much? And I would say that it is worth it. Having gone through it for many years, I would say it was one of the most helpful experiences of my life, even though when I was in the middle of it, I wanted to get out of it. So do the best you can. All you have to do is stumble forward, try to get through it, find inspiration, find hope if you are drawn in that direction. And yeah, the potential is great. I'll talk more about the dark night in my other videos, and I'll cover things like how to survive it and go deeper into the lessons I've learned and many other things that you stumble on in the dark night. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.